Well, hello again, everybody, and welcome back once again to Maximus the Fourth. Whereas today we're going to be taking a deep dive look in Cool Ranch flavored Doritos. Now, from what I can personally remember as far back as Cool Ranch Doritos go, is that they were definitely out somewhere around 2003 when I was in fifth grade. However, they actually have been around much longer than that. Cool Ranch Doritos actually came out in 1986, and that was when they made their debut and also became popular. Cool Ranch Doritos are sold under the name as Cool Original in the UK and are called Cool American elsewhere in Europe, as ranch dressing is less common in those places. Now, a question that needs to be answered that some people might have asked is, why do Cool Ranch Doritos taste different? And it is most likely the formula that they use to make them has been changed due to changes in food regulations. So certain food additives that were used that many years ago are no longer allowed, and the differences could affect the taste. What is the best flavor of Doritos? What is the best flavor of Doritos? Just some interesting fun facts that you might like to know about Cool Ranch Doritos is that Cool Ranch Doritos debuted in 1986 and it took off in popularity around the world. The only problem, people around the world don't know about ranch dressing. The solution, the chips are known as Cool American in countries that have the flavor, but in the United Kingdom, it's just called Cool Original. Now, what does the Cool in the Cool Ranch name mean? One could argue that often people go for creamy beverages when they eat food that is overly spicy, so then the Cool in Cool Ranch is about cooling down spicy heat. Now, just a little bit of a more fun fact for you is that with a plethora of ever evolving flavors, Doritos have spurred many rankings and debates over the years, but now the new iconic Cool Ranch variety has been firmly established as Doritos royalty. And just to give you a little bit more of a back info fact is that quick history lesson through Doritos were sold nationwide by 1966. The nacho cheese version didn't emerge until 1972. But sales really picked up upon the intro of Cool Ranch in 1986, when the new flavor blew the collective minds of junk food addicts around the world's minds. And if you really want to dig a little bit deeper, more recently one reviewer boldly proclaimed that they're even better than the original nacho cheese, thanks to their spicy, cooling, mouth-watering, and powdery flavor, and superior packaging. In a head-to-head showdown, noted that any consumer of American snacks stands firmly either on the side of nacho cheese or Cool Ranch, but Cool Ranch gains extra points for its specks of green and red, which somehow serve to amplify its subtle sweetness and tang. Spoiler alert, when put to the test among tasters, Cool Ranch eked out the win by a single vote. Others claim the superiority of nacho cheese, asserting that Cool Ranch are phenomenal, but a novelty you're fine moving on from. No doubt that the debate will rage on among snack food aficionados, and we wouldn't want it any other way. I personally, what I can tell you about Cool Ranchers from my own personal experience is that my twin brother Parker Goodwin just absolutely loves them. I've always thought they were okay and always liked them myself, but he is just in love with them. In fact, I'm not sure why that they didn't end up being his wife, to be honest. That's how much he likes them. But what I can tell you is that Cool Ranch Doritos, from my own personal experience, they're not just tasty, but they bring back very nostalgic memories. Because the first time I ever tried these, my Nana Margie, which died in 2005, which was 19 years ago, gave these to Parker and I for the very first time when we were eating like a cheese sandwich or a ham and cheese sandwich, some sort of a lunch meal that Nana Margie would always serve us, and they were good. And that like I said, not to repeat myself, there you have it. That is my take on Cool Ranchers. Let's open these up. So, in the article, they were talking about how these Cool Ranchers have the green and red little speck dots on the chip. I don't know if the camera's picking that up very well or not, but it's pretty much just a tortilla chip with red and green spices on it. Those are good. It's hard to say, but I myself, as of right now, would probably say that these are better than the original nacho cheese myself. They just have really good flavor. The red and green specks, the spices that are put on this, are amazing. And the craziest thing about it is that if you have a sandwich or something, even fish sticks, these things go even better with something else. For any of you out there that have never had Cool Ranchers, which I highly doubt, I'm sure anybody's tried these up to this point, I definitely recommend getting them. You're for sure living under a rock if you've never tasted these. So tasty. Let me just finish these. The spices are absolutely perfect. And the ranch flavoring that's in this is just amazing. Cool Ranch really is the perfect name for it. Because it's definitely not spicy. It's very settled and it definitely tastes like ranch. Cool Ranch. Perfect name. Brilliant mastermindedness came from this. So honestly, I'm not sure how else to describe Cool Ranch Doritos. They're just really good. And trust me, if you haven't tried them, you gotta try them. At the end of the day, I would give Cool Ranch Doritos a perfect score of 10 out of 10. They're absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong with these. I could eat them all day long and probably never get sick of them unless I ate this entire bag. So that's it, you guys. You've heard it from me, Maximus the Fourth here. Make sure you check out my video, Black Cherry Cola Soda Shop 2-liter chug, where I take on a 2-liter chug from the 2-liter DOS boot. And for other goodies, just look through the description of this video because I will leave 3 other links. Maximus the Fourth here signing out, and I will see you next time. As always, thank you for watching.